Why, Non-Gaming Unicorn, what are you doing here? Thanks, Non-Gaming Unicorn. Today I'm going to talk about episode 3 of season 6 of The Walking Dead, entitled "Thank You." And these are just some of my random thoughts, and at the end I'll give the ep a letter grade. Oh, and by the way, today is the Non-Gaming Unicorn's birthday. Went to Benihana, had a great time, had a great chef, and these are my thoughts on the episode. Thank you. Of course, there's spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode, you might want to turn away now. Okay, you've been fairly warned, and also excuse my voice. I'm getting over some kind of viral thing. I kind of sound like Coral! But anyway, here we go. The main event, the main scene that everybody's talking about seems to be the death of Nicholas and alleged death of Glenn. Personally, I think Glenn is I think he's gonna walk away. Well, maybe not walk away, but I think he's gonna survive. I mean, he's destined for a different death. If you read the comics, then you'd know what I mean. I hope I didn't give away too much. All right, Nicholas. Well, I think Nicholas redeemed himself. He kind of explained, the way, that Glenn and the Atlanta group knows, they know what they're doing. He told that to Heath, and but the thing with Nicholas that I just can't get away from is he looks too much like Danny Partridge. It's like, I felt bad, when the zombies or when the walkers were eating him, and I kept thinking, man, Danny Partridge is dying. They're eating Danny Partridge, and But I think Nicholas had a good death, well, there's a lot of conspiracy theories and fan theories going around about Glenn. I think what might be kind of neat is to have a character just disappear. Just nobody knows what happened to him. They could have been killed on their way back from a supply run, or they might have. They might have been attacked by some marauding gang. Just anything could have happened, and where they don't know. Even Carol could have tied one of them to a tree somewhere, and they wouldn't know because nobody would hear them scream. But that, to me, the apocalypse would include a lot of that. Just not knowing. That would be kind of interesting. One thing that I kind of was a little confused about was if Rick needed Michonne and Glenn to get back quickly to Alexandria, why did he saddle them with the other Alexandrians that he knew would slow them down or they'd get killed? That was kind of puzzling to me. And of course, Heath overheard it, and Heath's kind of been given a little bit of an attitude, and I'm glad Michonne straightened him out a little bit. Now, if there's real justice, maybe have him have a little talk with Carol. Then we'd see that attitude adjusted real quick. I also like the way that they're keeping the herd moving, and the stragglers. I hope a lot of the stragglers that veered off towards Alexandria because of the horn, I hope they corral them and reel them back in. I kind of like the way that they're keeping this story going, not just trying to wrap it up in one episode, or they're telling the story in the amount of time that it needs to be told. And, I think that's really good writing. The last episode, JSS, that was one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead of all time. There's a couple other things that have kind of I've kind of questioned. Now, when they have guns, why do they just get like a 6-shot revolver? Aaron had a 6-shot revolver when he was fighting the wolves inside of Alexandria. Carol had a 6-shot revolver. You have access to big giant guns. I mean, Carl is right. Carl had a automatic weapon. Why didn't Carol at least get her hands on an automatic pistol? I mean, it's okay for Rick to have a revolver because he's Rick, and that revolver is iconic. But it's kind of, it's kind of, I mean, if you're going out on a dangerous run, or you're going to be out for a while, get a pistola that, that can protect you better. The gunfight that Rick had when he was on the RV, that was awesome. I liked when he shot through the wall to kill the wolves that were trying to bushwhack him alongside of the RV, and it was kind of interesting to see that the wolf that Morgan let go, was able to, he picked up the gun that was on the ground and tried to use it against Rick. And, come on, Morgan, don't be such a hippie. And, it was just a good gun battle. Of course, the RV wouldn't start, and, I hope it does, just for everybody's sake. And Rick, Rick is Rick. And, he's going to survive because, the show wouldn't be The Walking Dead without him. Now, I've heard a rumor, and I don't agree with it, and even the Robert Kirkman has denied this, that this is all a function of Rick's imagination whilst he's in a coma, and it's just that would be lame. That was like when the Bob Newhart show ended, the new show that he had in the 80s, when it ended, and it was a dream from the original Bob Newhart show. I got mad because it was like I wasted a couple years watching the show and really getting into it, and then it's just like it never happened. That was kind of frustrating, but I don't think that's going to happen with The Walking Dead. Overall, I give I'll give it an A. It was good writing, lots of zombies. Now, one thing that I kind of complained about in season 2 was, for a show about zombies, they didn't have a lot of zombies in season 2. So, when they're, well, now we got a herd. So that's pretty cool. And I'll give this episode an A. Now, JSS, the previous episode, that's an A+. And that was one, as I said before, JSS was one of the best episodes of all time. Okay, well, I'll let it go now, before my voice is totally gone. If you like the video, give me a hearty thumbs up. Let's get some comments down. And once again, happy birthday to the Non-Gaming Unicorn. Thank you. Bye now.